Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm calling a bit of an audible here. I was gonna talk about something, but truth be told, I kind of want to get all the bit of the information first before I talk about it. So we're gonna leave that to tomorrow. But of course, still gonna get you guys with this one though. So this is gonna be part two of my sub series. I decided I'm gonna do five. So yeah, so the one yesterday, today, Wednesday, and then there's gonna be two more Thursday, Friday. So yeah, it's gonna be like a whole sub series. So yeah, be prepared for that. But the glazing has got to stop. I told y'all, bro, I was finally gonna get into this topic eventually, man. Like, I kind of dove into the topic in numerous videos, man. Most known, like the Kendrick and Drake beef, the fan base, like all this other stuff, man. Games. I pretty much say this in like almost every topic I talk about. But I want to specifically talk about it here because, oh my goodness, bro. The glazing that I see for stuff is absolutely ridiculous. And once again, social media wins out because social media gives everybody this thing like they're good, but bro, you're not. Okay, first instance, I already talked about it. We're just gonna talk about it briefly here, man. This Kendrick and Drake beef, bro. It is ridiculous, man. It's honestly ridiculous that we're still sitting here talking about it now, bro. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick beat Drake. Yes, I agree. I agree. But we are dragging this out. The Kendrick fan base is absolutely just ruining damn near everything, bro. Like, I was watching this YouTuber. He goes by Amiri. He has like some interesting takes. I'll just put it like that. Not all of them I agree with, obviously, but he actually does make a lot of good points and all the other stuff. And I really feel like he understands music and all that. So, heck yeah, I'm supporting this guy. And you know, he made a video about the Kendrick fan base, man. And honestly, bro, I can't sit here and lie to you guys. He was spitting facts, bro. Cause as me, like I'm a Kendrick fan, but even I can't sit here and lie, bro. This Kendrick fan base is absolutely like it's infuriating. Bro. Why are we sitting here saying this artist is garbage? This artist is garbage. You're only saying this because you're like, do you actually think that? Do you actually think Drake is garbage? Because if you do, I need to see a genuine reason for that. If you don't have a genuine reason, you're bandwagoning. You're not a true fan. I mean, it's just stupid, man. You see what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. Then, for me, the thing that's the killer for me is when people actually will have like actual criticisms for an artist. People just immediately shoot it down and just be like, okay, well, that's your opinion. Yeah. Like, really? In other words, you're kind of like disagreeing with what I'm saying. Like, truth be told, I think Kendrick, as much as I love Kendrick's music, I always listen to his music. That guy Miri, he was making a point. Like some his songs and albums, they don't really have much replay value. And honestly, I agree with this 100%. The album I listen to the most right now is currently GNX and Good Kid, Mad City. Don't really listen to Pimp a Butterfly. Don't really listen much to songs on Mr. Morale. A couple of them on the album Damn, but not really. But those are the main two albums that I get like tons of replay on. I feel like these albums have the most replay value out of Kendrick stuff. If you want to say, damn, you can make a good case for that too, though. I wouldn't be mad at it. But I feel like those two albums have the most replay value right now. So I feel like that checks out. That makes perfect sense. And yet people are just sitting here trashing this guy's like channel just because this guy has one different opinion. Like not everybody has the same opinion. Like no, bro. We all have different opinions, man. It's okay. You're not gonna agree on everything, bro. That don't mean go to this guy's channel and trash the guy. You gotta do better on that, bro. But like I said, man, yeah, this Kendrick and Drake beef, not just the Kendrick, like both sides are infuriating, bro. Like it's getting really annoying. And the only fan base I think is annoying than Kendrick's fan base is like Playboy Cardi and NBA YoungBoy. Those fan base, oh my gosh, they're like they're the Messiah. They're freaking Jesus or something like that. Stop. I don't want to hear it. Another aspect of glazing, bro, video games, man. Now, this is kind of a broader topic because this is kind of mean like this is definitely more subjective and objective based. I'll put it like that. So, in certain cases, you might not think, okay, well, this game is really loved by everybody. This game is really cool. You play the game yourself, you might not see the same opinion. Okay, that's fine. Maybe the game just isn't for you, but the thing I don't understand is let's take NBA 2K as an example. And like I said, 2K, I have a love hate relationship, bro. I love it and then I hate it. It's just the way it is. But You know, NBA 2K26, I won't lie to you guys. This game is really fun. I really do love it. But the same thing I was saying in the video, NBA 2K25 was garbage. So the fact that everybody is glazing this game, like, bro, we knew this game was gonna be better. Why are we sitting here glazing it like this is the best 2K since 2K17? Stop. And besides, the game really is kind of broken anyways. Even though it's fun, it's broken. Defense is horrible. If you don't think the defense is horrible, you're a 7'4" player that just loves shooting over everybody. I'm just gonna call it like it is, bro. 7'4s are the most broken builds in this game. These guys shoot over the top of everybody, running faster than like Usain Bolt and Tyreek Hill. What are we doing? But this game doesn't need to be fixed though. Doesn't need to be fixed though. Doesn't need to be fixed though. Is this the 2K cheesers and the tryhards and the butt scooters that's saying this stuff, man? 2K, quit listening to these guys, bro. Fix defense. But it's like, yeah, man, video games, bro. Really, like I say, this year for video games is kind of dry. Not like there's like some all bad. There's some good games out there. But it's like, for the most part, there's not really much coming out, man. It's just like, pretty much dang near everybody's just waiting on GTA 6 to drop. That's really what it is. Another thing, and this might be interesting to say, but I'm going to say it anyways. The fact that we are now accustomed to finding some way on social media to just automatically pick one side without hearing the other, like, this is absurd. What do I mean by this? Like, I kind of mentioned this a couple of videos ago when I was talking about the Corey Kenshin stuff, right? Not going to dwell on it too much because, you know, Corey, you know, he came out and said, you know, he doesn't want us to say too much, don't engage and all that. So I'm not going to say too much. I'm just going to be brief on it. But if you know that the stuff that was going on with him and this other person, they were basically like all this other stuff and all that. You get the picture. So, and mainly like the stuff that I've seen is just absolutely insane. And especially now when you look at the person's TikTok account, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to like, but you know who I'm talking about. If you look at her TikTok account, I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know. Somebody needs to go check on them, like, for real. I hope they good. But the fact that when that stuff came out, people were already glazing this dude Corey, like, no, he didn't do it. No, he didn't do it. Like, bro, did we not watch the same video where he said he's just a regular guy? The guy literally said he has to plan going out in public with his family and stuff because he's afraid of people seeing and recognizing him, bro. Do you understand how insane that sounds? If I have to plan to go out somewhere with family, if I was famous, and I have to plan around the fact knowing that I might get recognized and all that, bro, that's bad. That's really bad. And, you know, I really do feel bad for him and all that. Obviously, in some cases, you're going to have some times where, you know, he's more open to it. But you can tell, man, it's just like, bro, the guy's just trying to live life. He's just a regular guy. Stop bothering him, bro. Let the guy do what he wants to do. And then it's not even just like that, bro. Like, when that allegation stuff came out, man, everybody was so quick to immediately just be like, oh, I'd rather believe a liar than like, the fact that people were saying, I'm sorry, I get it. I think that's insane, though, bro. Because we've seen, like, numerous instances people have their lives ruined by it. And, you know, not obviously not saying, like, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You should believe it if you genuinely think it's true. But like I said, we just seen that stuff tear down and hurt other people, man. So that's why I say, bro, we got to listen to both sides. Got to be a little bit careful on that aspect, bro. Kind of like the Kendrick and Drake beef, but a different perspective. And then last thing I want to talk about, because, like, yeah, I don't want to, this video is just going to be too long. Because, you know, glazing is glazing. At the end of the day, you want a Krispy Kreme donut? I mean, get you a Krispy Kreme donut. It's got tons of glaze on it, bro. I guarantee you. This will be one of the only instances you ever hear me talk about politics on this channel, because truth be told, I really do not like getting into politics. I think it's too big. It's too big of a topic, and it's too controversial for me to just sit here and be like, okay, well, here's what I think. Here's what I think. Because at the end of it, everybody's going to have different opinions. Everybody's not going to agree. It's going to turn into a crap show, which you normally would think, okay, that's what I want. Yeah, I want to have the discussion. But trust me, politics is a whole different story. We're not doing that. But this will be one of the only instances I talk about it. But, you know, basically to briefly touch on it, because like I said, I really don't want to go in too deep into this. But you know, the Republicans, you know what I'm saying, the liberals, Democrats, like all this glazing, like in that presidential election for Donald Trump, Joe Biden, all this Kamala Harris when she was there, is like, man, this glazing has gotten out of control, bro. It really did get out of control, man. This dude Donald Trump sitting here telling lies on the presidential election, bro. He's just sitting there telling lies, bro. I'm like, come on, man. What are we talking about here? Then on top of that, like bro, I'm sorry, man. Joe Biden, that dude, he just was not fit to be president anymore, man. That dude was forgetting his lines, bro. But it's like dudes were still trying to sit here and find a way to be like, no, he's still gonna win. He's still gonna win. He's still gonna win, no matter what. Now look, the guy is sitting at home, you know, where he should be. You know, the guy is like 82 years old or something like that. I know he's in his 80s, man. That guy can't be president for long, man. The guy, you know what I'm saying? Let him sit at home, man. You know, when he was there for the first 4 years, you know, me personally, I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad. I thought he didn't do too bad, but crap, man, when it's your time to not be a president anymore, it's your time to not be a president anymore. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why people were just sitting there and glazing and all that. It's like, bro, when you're not president anymore, you're not it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. We gone through like over 40 presidents, bro. It's not going to be the end of the world. We're going to be okay. And, you know, at the end of the day, people just always going to agree with the president, what they do, like with Trump and all this other stuff going on. It's like, come on, bro. You dudes are just glazing at this point, man. You don't even know what he did or why he's doing it, but you're still going to agree with him because it's Donald Trump. Like, come on, what are we doing? What are you talking about? Like, this guy can literally do no wrong. He can't do any wrong, according to these people's eyes. And, like, if you go to somewhere that has, like, a Republican-based thing, bro, you're going to be trashed on if you don't agree with this guy's stuff. I mean, I don't want to say the word, but I mean, I don't know, at this rate, it might go down that route. The glazing absolutely needs to stop on all aspects, bro. Be honest, call it like it is. Stop glazing. You're not going to get extra points. Donald Trump, Drake, Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? Arthur, Total Drama Island, all this other stuff, bro. You're not going to get awards from these guys for glazing, bro. Be honest. Call it like it is. Thank you. Stay cool, keep classy.